place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Look at Utah. Right now, they have the 10th best record in the West. They need wins.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A 2-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, they want this win bad. Trust me, whenever you're playing a team 4 times or just twice, you never want to get swept.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Mitchell and Ingles are out on the wings, and it's Exum in at the point. You know, certain teams, Chris, look fantastic during the regular year, but once they get to the playoffs, they really struggle. They can't seem to find themselves. Why is that?
Well, one thing is that certain teams are just built to win regular season games. You can hone in on a team for 7 games. Can they make an adjustment? Can they play together? In the playoffs, you need star power that's working together. You need everyone on the same page. What you did during the season no longer works in the playoffs. How can the coaches, how can your teammates, how can you make everyone better and adjust at the same time? If you're lacking in any area, you're vulnerable.
They become exposed, don't they?
You become exposed because what you do every night may not be an advantage against the team that you're about to play in a 7-game stretch. Yeah, definitely. Teams are vulnerable. You have to hone in and, again, be the best version of you so you can adapt to any situation in that game.
Chicago with the ball after the basket by Utah. And, yes, it's good.
You got to keep seeing this from Markkanen. I mean, he has to improve as a playmaker over time.
Mitchell kicks to Favors. Ingles passes to Exum. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And the basket by Ingles.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Levine kicks to Allen. Markkanen dishes to Allen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Allen. Outside, Levine. Clock at 6. Bulls moving the ball around. Allen, that's good.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 3-point lead. Last time they met was in Utah.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, how often do we hear it, Greg? I mean, you got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
Allen against Ingles. Levine passes to Dunn. Here's Allen. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Gobert kicks to Exum. Stolen by Markkanen. Favors. Knocked loose.
Their first miss after a perfect 4 for 4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
Back to Allen. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 1. Allen with it. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Just 3 to shoot. Over Ingles. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Levine. Allen's got 8 points.
Oh, the feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. pass to Favors. Now here's Exum. Defense is right there. Mitchell outside. Fires for three. That shot off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Passes it to Allen. Now here's Levine. Ingles covering. Down low. Allen outside. Outside Levine. He kicks to Dunn. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the discipline.
Now here's Exum. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. Here's Mitchell. And just miss after miss right now. The Bulls leading by 3. And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports, and you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
And they pick up 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Gobert. Kicks to Ingles. And here's Exum. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Mitchell. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Mitchell's got his first basket of the night.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
Dunn outside. At the elbow, it's Allen. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. Now, here's Dunn. Not a lot of room. And it's Carter missing.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Now here's Favors. No good that time.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
Count it. Allen's got 14 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Jazz trail by 5. Exum kicks to Gobert. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He said, look, all they talked about before this game was defense. Going up against one of the best offensive teams in the league, he said, it's a challenge that we embrace. Nobody can do it by themselves. It's got to be a collective effort. No hero ball on offense either. Guys, we'll see if they can put the brakes on them. It's never easy. Back to you.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know what their toughest job is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this. You can't let them hit the ground running.
Yeah, easier to say than do. I mean, with the weapons they have, they force such tough matchups. It's hard to stay with it.
So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Bobby Portis is checked in for Carter. Jabari Parker comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Justin Holiday's checked in for Levine. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Dunn. So, Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. Tyler Kavanaugh, he's checked in for Favors. Cephalosha comes in for Joe Ingles. Alec Burks checked in for Mitchell. And Raul Neto subbed in for Exum. Here's Allen after Alec Burks' score. Now here is Holiday. The leaner inside. And it comes off the front of the rim. Burks looking around. Kavanaugh, the pass to Cephalosha. Here's Kavanaugh, defended by Allen. Holiday against It's Burks over Holiday. Burks can't get it to go. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Neto kicks to Kavanaugh. Sefolosha passes to Burks. That one off the back iron and out. Chicago leading by 5. Parker finds Allen. Back to Parker. Pass to Portis. Now here's Payne. Lets it fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going. Outside, Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Kicks it out to Markkanen. To the middle. Shoots. Allen's shot is off. Utah's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. So on the floor for Utah. Mitchell and Ingles are out on the wing. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Exum in at the 1. That evens the score. 6 points for Chris Dunn.
Decent at cashing it in from the mid-range. I mean, it's obvious that Dunn wants to improve his jumping.
Exum kicks to Mitchell. Over Levine. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls on D. The pass to Favors. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ingles. Fires from deep. Utah with a fresh 24. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, fellas, a putback like that is always a big swing, not just in terms of points, but the momentum, too.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, GA, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made him pay for a lackluster effort.
Here's Allen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Exum kicks to Gobert. Now here's Exum. Dunn covering. Exum passes to Mitchell. And here's Ingles outside. That's tipped.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Now here's Allen. 14 points for him. Markkanen kicks to Carter. Over Gobert. And it's Carter missing. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Exum. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Carter outside. Pass to Markkanen. He kicks to Levine. Here's Allen. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
And the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Puts it up from 15. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
So they take the lead. And that's 18 points for Allen.
But that lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Utah trailing here. Now Exum. Kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell wide open. Off target with his 3.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
Levine, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Favors. Mitchell against Levine. Now here's Gobert. Tight defense on him. Exum's shot is off. Chicago leading by 5. Allen outside. Levine deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Markkanen. Allen passes to Markkanen. Mitchell against Levine. From deep three-point range. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz trail by 5.
Well, it might have taken Joe Ingles a few years to adjust to the NBA, but he looks right at home now. Was playing overseas until he made the NBA jump at age 27. The way he's playing now, it was worth the wait.
And here is Allen, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Shoots over Exum. Shot from the low block. That's good from Allen on the assist by Markkanen. Allen's got 20 points.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
And for Ingles, he's a player that gives you a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he's played in a number of leagues and has picked up quite a few tricks along the way. Great passer, can act as that point forward if you need him to, but his shooting from the outside has made him into the strong player that he is. A career 40% shooter from 3.
Done shots, good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Jazz trail by 6. Here's Exum. Pass to Gobert. The dish to Mitchell. Here's the 3. And Utah, another 3.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustment.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. But we'll see what they run coming out of it.
So for the Bulls, Portis is checked in for Carter, and Parker subbed in for Lauri Markkanen. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Tyler Kavanaugh, he's checked in for Favors. Cephalosha comes in for Joe Ingles. Burks, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Exum. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Wizards put on a show. He finished with 39 points and ran the team as always with a big number of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
Cephalosha kicks to Kavanaugh. Burks with it. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gobert's got his second basket of the game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the... Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Utah, Exum and Mitchell, the guard tandem. Ingles outside with Favors at power forward. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Wizards was terrific. He finished with 39 points and also found a lot of open guys with a big assist total. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, you do wonder, though, Greg, does he still have some of the adrenaline going from that performance? No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that.
Of course, I'm sure you look at these players, evaluate who could make a possible head coach out of the group I'm watching right now. And I'm sure there are a couple players that come to mind for you.
Well, I think when you just talk basketball intellect, one of the first guys that comes to mind is Rajon Rondo. I mean, his insatiable appetite to watch film, to have complete understanding not only of the sets of his own team, but Rajon Rondo, when he's on the defensive end of the floor, as soon as a play is called, he will repeat it and basically tell the teammates, hey, look for this action here. So Rajon Rondo comes to mind. Someone like Andre Iguodala, who also is someone Steve Kerr has referred to as maybe the smartest player he's ever been around. Now, so much more to coaching than just basketball intellect. You've got to be willing to deal with the egos and things, and do these players want to do that? Who knows?
Now here's Allen, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Allen kicks to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. 13 feet away. That's good from Allen on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 11. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Kept alive. Passes it to Ingles. He kicks to Favors. Mitchell right side. True on the 14-footer. Mitchell's got 13.
Well, it took 4 tries, but they get their first bucket in the second half.
Carter outside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Markkanen. That one goes. Count it. Markkanen's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Utah calls timeout.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Chicago making a switch here. Payne's checked in, and Stevenson's checked in for Utah. Now, here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Favors looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. The shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
There's the pass to Allen. Over Stevenson. Allen's shot is off.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
So for the Bulls, Lopez comes in for Carter, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Levine. Now here's Stevenson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Mitchell outside. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 16 points for Donovan Mitchell.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Allen drives in. Payne kicks to Markkanen. Allen against Stevenson. Allen outside. The dish to Markkanen. Lopez passes to Allen. To the wing right side. Payne trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Exum, and they will call over the back on the play.
And gets physical.
Dunn right side. Here's Allen, and he lays it straight in. Allen's got 30 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Levine against Burks. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Allen. Cans the 12-footer. Allen's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Cephalosha kicks to Ingles. Pass to Burks. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Burks has got 9.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
Outside Portis. Parker outside. It's Allen, top of the key. Parker outside. Allen kicks to Portis. Utah with the rebound. Kavanaugh has got 4 rebounds in this game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ingles passes to Kavanaugh. Burks on the wing, guarded by Levine. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Burks.
This is not an easy cover. Alec Burks incredibly aggressive down inside.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And don't go away. We'll be... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Bobby Portis out there with Carter. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Cephalosha against Allen. Tries from 10. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Levine, here we go. The shot, no good.
Boy, that's high impact defense in the lane. Standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Passes to Kavanaugh. Kicks to Burks. Here's Kavanaugh, defended by Carter. Goes up at the stripe. A nice shot by Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Jazz. Dunn passes to Carter. Here's Allen. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Exum finds Ingles. Pass to Exum. The Jazz working the ball around now. Levine against Burks. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Allen outside. And the pass to Portis. Back to Allen. Lays it up off the glass. Allen's got 38 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Exum kicks to Kavanaugh. Pass to Burks. Cephalosha against Allen. Cephalosha with it. Beyond the arc. Levine with the rebound. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside, Levine. Back to Allen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Kavanaugh. Exum kicks to Kavanaugh. Levine against Burks. Over Levine. Burks can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 6. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The 3 doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Bulls going the other way now.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
There's no doubt. They're making all the right moves. Their chemistry tonight has been phenomenal.
To stop the drought, Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dunn kicks to Allen. He dishes it to Levine. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Portis. The Jazz also changing it up. Gobert checked in for Tyler Kavanaugh. Favors comes in for Cephalosha. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Dante Exum. Ingles against Allen. Now, here's Ingles. He's covered closely. Good work defensively by Carter. Markkanen dishes to Allen. Doris, statistically, today's game is picked apart by so many different ways. But for you, what are the statistical areas that you are most interested in?
Well, I think one of the things that can be undervalued, particularly from the defensive side of the ball, are things like deflections or charges taken or even shots contested. And I say those things, Kevin, because deflections force an offense to restart. Charges taken gets a possession for your team. And shots contested affects, obviously, the field goal percentage of the team you're guarding. So it's all of those little defensive stats that you really have to track and be monitoring to understand the value that they have on winning.
Very interesting.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Done again, Stevenson. Pass to Ingles. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help him climb out of this hole.
Allen passes to Markkanen. Unloads from 13, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And how about that stroke from mid-range by Markkanen? The 7-footer with a deadly jumper. That's like a defense's worst nightmare.
Stevenson against Dunn. And Stevenson kicks to Mitchell. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Levine, the bounce pass. Back to Dunn. And there's the pass to Markkanen. Now Allen. He's covered by Favors. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Allen's shot is off.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Now here's Gobert. He kicks it to Mitchell. Here's Favors. Another miss by Utah. The Bulls leading by 14. Allen finds Levine. Allen against Mitchell. Allen passes to Carter. Poke loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. Stops. Pops. Here's Favors. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score. Favors flying high on alley-oops. My goodness, how about the ups on that guy?
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. Back to Carter. Allen inside. Ingles covering. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
The drive by Mitchell. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Carter. Dunn kicks to Allen. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Exum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gobert. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes to Markkanen. Back to Levine. At the elbow, it's Allen. That free throw good from Allen. And Allen drops them both. Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Now here's Exum. Dunn covering. Exum's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 12. Markkanen passes to Allen. He doesn't hit that one. Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Levine. And it's Mitchell missing. Mitchell against Levine. Allen outside. Carter dishes to Allen. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Favors. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Mitchell outside. The league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year, and you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin, and I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Allen finds Lopez. Now Allen, 6 on the shot clock. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. "17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Mitchell passes to Cephalosha. Stevenson outside. For three. Can't get it to fall. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah.